New year, new video. What's up going on, everybody? This is Mario from the SUPASIDE YouTube. I'm here to talk about some Battlefront 2. The game's been through some shies of the past few months. Actually, the past 2 months. This isn't really like a review, and it's not going to be detailed at all. It's just going to be me talking about, what I'm thinking about Battlefront 2 right now. And I'm still going to talk about all three: the story, the arcade, and the multiplayer. But don't expect a detailed review. Don't expect anything. It's just me talking about the game. Just quick on story. It's still, mediocre at best. It's honestly not very good. I did enjoy the fan service parts because the fan servers are there for the reason. Fan service. I'm a Star Wars fan, and I love seeing like these characters in this story and seeing what they did. Granted, this is not a story about them. This is a story about Aiden, and the story about Aiden anyways wasn't very interesting. Spoilers, you're not a buckethead for a very long time. So, hey, the best recommendation for the story is, hey, play it for the credits. Play it for the credits and get credits to get your stupid loot boxes, man. Arcade mode. Arcade is actually useful for me because I do it for gun guides. I use arcade to test weapon recoil, to test their damage, test things like that. Fire rates for what attachment does what. It does that, The arcade is useful for me, but that's all I use it for. I did do all the mini missions for arcade to get the Han Solo this is the Han Solo skin. It just needs multiplayer. Everything in multiplayer should be in arcade, and arcade should have some more interesting mini mission modes. But the only thing is arcade multiplayer should be in arcade, all maps, all modes. That's how it should be. And I think if they're gonna do that, they're gonna update it to that. But that's how it should have been. That's how it should be right now. But really, it's multiplayer. The multiplayer is the selling point for the game. It's what it is, and my main issue wasn't just the loot boxes. It was the fact that it was a grindy game. Or when this game was grindy, if you compare it to other grindy games, it wasn't really that bad, but it was still a lot because on how much you had to do. Like other games that make you grind for, it's cosmetic grinding. This game, that's your progression. You have to get these, or you're just not getting anywhere. You're just leveling up your number, but you're not actually making your character powerful, your class more powerful. So the fact that they did update the credit count for, I used to come in first place. My teammate would come in last, but we would get like 20 credits. I would get 400. He would get 380. Like, what's the point of doing well then? That's what made the rubber band trick so useful, because hey, if your team won, you still get a lot of credits. Doesn't matter if you do well or not. They did update that you did get more credits, and it's actually rewarding, which is good, because the fact that this game is all about getting these credits, doing well, wanting to do well every single match is the reason I would even want to play the game, because I want to do well every single match and get these credits. The fact that it used to be that, it doesn't matter how well you do. It's like, what's the point of doing well then? What's the point of doing well? I'm not getting rewarded for it. That was what was driving me away from the game. But the fact that I'm actually getting a lot of credits now for doing well, I want to do well. I want to do well, and it's better. It's better for the game. Yeah, the loot boxes, they're still what they are. What can we do about it? That's what they built the game on. What can we do about it? Some people say don't buy the game. As simple as that. Some people tell you don't buy the game. Others tell you deal with it. Others will tell you just adapt with it. And if you're a Star Wars fan and you really want to play Battlefront 2, it's a good game. It's a fun game. I enjoy the game. It's still not boring. Every time I jump on the game, I still have fun, because I just do my best. I do my best every match. I try to get these heroes. It's fun. It's still fun. And a lot of games, I'm surprised. I'm honestly surprised. I was hoping I'm hoping this game doesn't get boring, and it has not gotten boring. Every time I play it, I enjoy it. I enjoy my matches, and I'm loving that I get to say that, because I do enjoy it. And seeing these changes and seeing how much I guess they're trying to do to fix the game, we have to let the developers do their thing. There's not really much. I don't want to make this too long. The game is where it's at. It's not bad anymore. It's not a grind fest, and I can say that 100%. This game is not a grindy game. If you try to say it's a grindy game, you haven't played a grindy game. you know, you haven't bought Rainbow Six Siege Starter Edition, and you better not buy Rainbow Six Siege Starter Edition, because that's a grind. That is a true grind for people. So it's not a grindy game anymore. It's nowhere near it. You get things at a good pace, and we can debate about it all day. It's not a grind. The modes, still needs new modes. Definitely could use a new mode. While it's still fun, sometimes this is like, what mode should I play? I don't really know, because I wish there were some more modes. And hopefully next DLCs, whether it's Revenge of the Sith season, Clone Wars season, I don't know. Hopefully there's some new modes, new weapons, things like that, and that's promises they made, and hopefully promises they keep. It's sad that it's the controversy still came to that game, but it needed to happen. Loot boxes. It's crazy. It's insane on how they do the system, on how it works, but it is what it is. I don't want to keep you guys too long. Just throwing out thoughts, and to finish off the video, I just want to say, if you were to ask me, alright then, would you recommend the game to me then? What would I tell you? If you don't have the game and you want a game to buy, what should you get? If you're a Star Wars fan, and you really were looking forward to this game, but you didn't want to get it because of all that controversy, I would say get it, man. I would say get it. And not because of this, you know, I don't like EA. I don't like EA as much as the next EA hater. You know, they not just Battlefront 2, but it's been other games that, you know, it's like, dang, why they have to do this? I don't, like, Need for Speed, why you gotta upgrade your car with cards? You know? I don't like this card stuff. But if you're too worried about not catching up with people in star cards, do not worry about that. If you are a good player in general, once you start unlocking the good guns, you're gonna be going off with star cards or no star cards. And you know what? I will prove that in a video. I will prove that to you guys, that you don't need these star cards to do well. But if you're worried about it, not catching up to other people, it's possible. You know? Play the story. Like I said, play the story. Then, you know, the extra story missions that they came out with, some arcade, buy a bunch of cards, and then go jump into multiplayer. It's as simple as that. And nowadays, you unlock things faster. It's not a grind at all. It's a game. It's a game. It's a regular game. Just, you know, progress with loot boxes. But it's a regular game when it comes to unlocking things. You don't have to. You can casually play it. You don't have to hardcore play this game. You can sit down an hour or two, play the game, have fun with it, and still get some cards out of it. Yes, I would. You know what else I'd recommend though? Is you subscribe to the SUPASIDE YouTube, because if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like. Leave your thoughts down below, Star Wars Battlefront 2. If you want me to go more details, I can go all day in the comments with anybody about the game. You know, if you want to bring up some pointers that I did not bring up in the video, which I probably didn't. I didn't talk much. Go ahead and leave it down in the comments below. Talk to me. Just leave down your thoughts down below. Let me know what you think. What do you think of the game? Is it worth it to you? Would you recommend it to somebody? Why or why not? Let me know. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Again, subscribe to the SUPASIDE of the YouTubes. We're almost to 100 subscribers, and maybe by the time I put this video up, we might be at 100, but, well, you know we gotta do something about that for 100 subs. Don't know what it is yet, but, hey, get us there quickly. 3 more to go, baby. At the time of this video, 97 subs. So, yeah, I guess I'll see y'all later.